Hello everyone, greetings, my name is Luke Elijah. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching this video. I'm in Los Angeles right now, and my special guest with me today is the creative director as well as ex-Disney Imagineer, Josh Steadman. Thank you very much, Josh, for agreeing to come onto my talk show and to share your magical journey and inspiring life story with my audience. Right, you really had a interesting, life experience. You had your life is so rich, and you've got a dream job that most kids will only dream of having. Alright, working for video games, creating theme park attractions for places like Disney and Fox Studios and much more. Right, could you tell the audience a little bit about yourself and your background, how you got into designing theme parks and doing creative processes for companies such as Disney?
Sure. It's a long story, and I'll make it a little short. I studied illustration, got a bachelor's degree in art illustration, and then continued my education, got my master's degree in set design, studied under a real well-known production designer for Hollywood here in LA, who taught me a lot that I know, but also because I think a lot of trying really hard and wanting it really, really badly, it became something, I guess you could call it a little bit of success, but mostly it's because I worked really hard to get it and do it and spent a lot of after hours.
I think what most people do not understand is they only see the final product, right? They never see the behind the scenes, and they think it's all fun and games, right? Even a job such as yours that's so creative and artistic, and it just sounds like a dream job of any child, any boy, any kid that wants to do, but they only think it's all glamorous, but they don't see the amount of hard work that you have to put in, even though you are passionate about your craft and what you do.
Sure. I mean, it is a lot of trial and error. It's a lot of practice. Practice makes perfect, right? I'm definitely not perfect. But I think for me, it's about the knowledge. It's about knowing the process, the creative process behind it. There's a lot of clients and a lot of people out there who hire scenic designers or production designers and expect immediate results, and it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way because art and the creative process takes a while. It can be fast and furious as well. But my job, especially right now, is to oversee production and make sure that the process goes from concept to reality and doesn't miss a step, right?
Yeah.
I consider myself diehard as far as the traditional steps of design, because that's how you end up getting great product. And there's no shortcuts, right? Especially designing scenery and designing story-based scenery for environment sakes, like theme park design, ride design, stuff like that.
What were some of your more memorable projects and assignments?
That's a funny question, because I'd say definitely working for Disney was a memorable experience. It was also painful.
Yeah, you were there for 4 years?
A little bit less than 4 years, but it was a lot of hard work. I mean, a lot of hard work.
Yeah, what were some of the films or movies or assignments you did for Disney?
I worked on the castle, the Enchanted Storybook Castle, which is the world's largest castle. I did the walkthrough that's inside the castle, and was production designer for the whole facility. So I oversaw and helped make sure that everything was integrated the right way.
Wow, it sounds like any child's dream to design a full castle for Disney.
It was my dream too. It was a lot of work, so I'm not gonna lie. The process, especially working for a company like Disney, it's very, how do I say? It's a difficult process, but they're also very perfectionistic in how they do it.
Yeah, you had to get many steps to get approvals, I'm sure, right?
Yeah. So that was a fun project. It was a challenging project. I grew a lot as a person. I grew a lot in my personal life as well as my professional life. Right now, I'm on a very exciting project that I love because it's all about stuff that I grew up with.
Are you able to review?
Yeah. It's a Transformers-based attraction going to Las Vegas.
Even I grew up with Transformers, so it will be a fantasy, to see a concept on a storyboard turn into physical manifested reality, become
Absolutely.
a theme park attraction.
It's based off the toys, the comic books, and the
Yeah.
cartoons, not the Michael Bay films.
I prefer that. I prefer the cartoon.
Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I grew up watching
Mm.
the cartoon on Saturday mornings
Mhm.
in the 80s, right?
Mm.
So I have a very talented team, small team of designers that I've been working with. Where literally I doodle scenic elements. This guy takes it, puts it in a model, and models the show that we're going to be building. And it's been fast and very furious, but very fulfilling. At the
It
same
does.
time.
It does sound like it's not only you. You actually have a team that you work with and under you that to
Right. Well, they're
create the
so I oversee what they
Yeah.
do for
as the
creative.
director. Mm-hmm.
They fill in all the blanks. So
Okay.
it takes talent. It takes
Yeah,
a team
a team.
to make it work,
Mm,
right?
Yeah.
But literally, I'll do a little sketch of what I think is a great idea or a
Yeah.
great design, and Ken, our modeler, just makes it even better. So it's a great marriage, right? Of talent. It's gonna be a really cool project when it opens.
Yeah, I can't wait. And where can people go to see this?
It's in Las Vegas,
It's
or
in
will
Las
be in Las
Vegas,
Vegas.
okay.
Yeah, I'll be able to tell
Mm.
more, talk more about it. And it'll be online. So
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, it's
Your life story is very fascinating. You really
Sure.
had your ups and downs, and you even had to spend 1 year living out of the car and showering in your gym. How was that like?
how was it?
Yeah, I can't imagine. If I had to do that, it would be like pretty uncomfortable and a bit of struggle.
It was
Or is it
hard.
something that I'm sure it's hard. Was it something that you eventually got used to it as a routine, or you were just it stuck all the way?
I didn't have a choice. It was a hard year, and it happened. It wasn't that long ago, to be honest with you. I'm 39. My career really didn't start until 35, 36.
Yeah, but you really never gave up. You
No,
just showed
absolutely
it
not.
on.
I had a lot of people telling me to give
Yeah.
up. I had a lot of art directors and certain people that were like, you're just not a very good illustrator. And I wasn't a very good illustrator. I've gotten better, but my talent is in concept idea.
It's on here.
Yeah, a lot of it's in
yes.
there, but I can draw too.
Yeah.
But I try and let those who can draw do a
Do
better
that.
job than
Yeah.
I can do,
Yeah.
right? Having said that, I peddled my portfolio,
Yeah.
and I lived off a lot of passion because I didn't have any money. And I would say, you read about filmmakers, great talent, great actors. I think most of those people have probably done that to some degree. I don't know if you've heard the interview with Jim Carrey where he talks about he wrote himself a check for $1 million. I think he put it in his dad's grave when his father died, right? And he promised his dad that it would happen, and it did. And years later, when he cashed $1 million check or whatever it was, he fell on his knees and he thanked the universe for what he got, right? It's true. I
Nice
think
story.
if you put it out and you want it that bad,
Yeah.
and you're passionate about it. And I've had people criticize me that I'm too passionate, but you know what? If it weren't for that, then I would have never become what I am
Right.
now.
Precisely.
And I'm still not
Yeah.
what I want to be. I'm still working on that.
Yeah.
So, but failure teaches the most important lessons, and I failed a lot. So, am I a success? Yeah, here and there, but I'm also a failure, and that's why I've learned what I've learned. If
But you
it didn't
didn't
for that-
allow the failure to stop you or prevent you.
Oh,
not at all.
Hell no!
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Pick
people
yourself
in
up.
worse positions and conditions than I am, right?
Mhm.
So I have to remember that and remind myself that you can get up every day and stand on your own 2 feet.
Yeah.
Then you're 90% better than the rest of the world, right?
Yeah, totally. And that's a really good lesson, and it's very fundamental, and people tend to forget that.
Absolutely.
And I think really what you embody is, to show us as living proof that we're really only limited by our imagination.
Absolutely.
And
100%.
nothing's stopping you if you're truly passionate and you want it really badly. You go out and get it, and despite all the upheavals, and you actually feel better once you've circumvented and surmounted those obstacles and challenges. If something was just given to you easily, you don't appreciate it, and the fact that you worked so hard and for so long to achieve those success,
Absolutely.
it becomes more meaningful to you.
Well, do you know anybody that just has something and they just kind of like...
Sometimes I
know
do,
quite a few people.
quite a few people, and they take it for granted. They don't appreciate it because there's this being spoon fed to them, as opposed to having to work with their two bare hands, with having little to no resources from scratch, building it like you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we wish you much success in your career. We look forward to seeing more amazing creative stuff that comes out from your mind and into a theme park ride or a movie or a video game that we can enjoy as entertainment.
Absolutely.
So yeah, thank you for sharing with us, and thank you guys for watching this video. Please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more similar videos to come.
Great. Thank you.